If you want to know which YouTube niches is making that money, go ahead and stay tuned, because I am going to be sharing the research that I found and breaking down how much money YouTubers in these niches are actually making. CPM rates do vary depending on location, audience, and video duration, so keep that in mind. But overall, these niches constantly ranking the highest regardless. Money on my mind, money on my mind. Whoa, oh. Anyways, hey girl, how are you? How are you? I hope all is well. I'm doing fine. Again, editing is, oh my gosh, so crazy, but I am Shakira Unique. And this video is a part of my Watch Me Blow Up series here on YouTube, where I am posting daily for the month of March to see if I can come monetize. So if you would like to be a part of my journey, go ahead and subscribe. What you're doing, you will like it here anyways. Just go ahead, subscribe. We'll figure it out later. Do not forget to give me a heart, or I think it's a thumbs up. I keep saying a heart, but do not forget to go ahead and thumbs up this video. Let me know that you are liking it, and forward the calls to anybody who you think would enjoy it. Now, let's get into the reason why I called. Girl, I am so glad you answered the phone, because it's been so much. But anywho, today we're going to go ahead and talk about YouTube niches and which ones are making that money, that money. So I have been doing a lot of research trying to figure out what my overall channel should be. Because I thought it was lifestyle, but when I was looking it up, it didn't. It was saying like entertainment or something like that. So I was trying to figure out how I can actually list it as lifestyle, and that's what really sent me down a rabbit hole, girl. So I was like, this would be good content. And if you would like to know how to actually do it, I'll probably tell you a little bit how to do it in this video. But if you want a detailed thing of how to actually do it, it's literally just a website. But anywho, we'll talk about how much they make per CPM later on in the video. But first, we're going to go ahead and get into the niches, and then we'll discuss that. And before I actually get into the niches, let me go ahead and tell you, if you don't know what the CPM is, CPM stands for cost per milli. Now, a milli is actually 1,000, so it's cost per 1,000 views, but it's CPM. And it's basically the amount advertisers pay per 1,000 views. I guess my Wi-Fi acting up, but while it is, let me go ahead and tell you that I know that I am loud and wrong, okay? CPMs, when you're done with the calculations, that is not what you are getting. That is just how much the advertisers paid. The RPM is your amount that you're actually making off of that video after YouTube takes out their portion. So even if you have a CPM of $10, your RPM might only be like $5.50, depending on how much of a percentage you are actually getting after YouTube takes their cuts. I completely forgot about that. And that is why notes is so important. I was literally trying to go off of memory because I did not have my notes with me. I've literally been debating to hang up and call you all over again, but I really don't want to waste this. So if your CPM is $10 per 1,000 views and your video gets 100,000 views, you will get $1,000 from that video. Yeah, there are several different factors that go into determining what your, that's the Wi-Fi again, but what your RPM would be. So these factors can make your RMP increase, and if you combine the niches, which we'll talk about later, then that is how your RMP goes up as well. Like your daily video count, your average engagement or click-through rate, your niche, of course, or your audience demographic, your video length, competition or competitors, and your location, just a lot of other stuff. Let's go ahead and get into it. On those videos about finances or how to make money and different things like that, advertisers, like any of them for credit cards, banks, or investors, investments, whether it's property, any of that, they love putting advertisements on those type of videos. With the digital marketing thing, people are always looking at how to create a website, how to connect or link my website to my store, or if they're separate, or whatever the case may be. Businesses love putting ads on those type of videos. Tips on social media, like how to start an online business, any of that with the money, the digital, all tied together. That's literally high. Niche number 2 is tech reviews and tutorials. This AI technology world is so new to so many people. If you're reviewing, whether it's microphones and you're comparing this microphone versus this one and things like that, people will watch that type of stuff. People want to know what should they be spending their money on, or if they have something, how to actually work it. What all can you do with yours that I want to do with mine, you know? So teaching somebody anything that has to do with tech will always be up there. I've seen so many people make videos on how to zoom out the correct way on your iPad, or even how to simply record on your iPad. A lot of people didn't know or didn't like to record on their iPad before watching those type of videos. So yeah, I think that's really, it's always going to be something out there for somebody to be researching. I actually think my highest viewed video was the unboxing of my iPad. Yeah, I think that's my most popular video, and I literally wasn't doing nothing special. I think I fast forwarded through the entire thing. Yeah, beats me, but it's really high. Advertisers, my brother leaving, his car so disrespectful. Hold on, because he gonna take off right when I start talking. Just, his car don't know how to whisper. Anywho, niche number 3. I'm going to say that this is the filmmaking animations type of thing with education. I pretty much seen them like this. So any of those films, animations, education, they all in there in the same. Next up is health and fitness, whether it's meal prep tips, workout routines, weight loss advice. This niche is constantly earning well, and a lot of collaborations come with this type of niche, so that's always a plus in addition to the CPM. Niche number 5 is personal growth. People are always looking for ways to self-improve, so this niche will always be high. Whether you're showing people a morning routine for productivity, how to overcome procrastination, or sharing with them 3 habits that you developed that transformed your life, any of that, people are looking for things to self-improve. Now, here's a bonus tip. If you want to combine some of those niches to maximize, I do think that you can combine the niches for a bigger payout, though. So it's not the same for everybody within that category. I do know that. And I know that from checking on other people's channels and seeing if they're monetized and how much they have made and different little things like that. Now, the website I use to be all up in people's business is ytlarge.com. And this, in all honesty, is not a true representation of how much people make, because it does say it's an assumption that they were monetized from day one. And a lot of times people create a YouTube channel and sometimes it's years before they upload their first YouTube video, let alone become monetized. It also gives everyone an average RPM of $3, and that is not true at all for everybody. As you can see, my channel is not yet monetized. I wonder why some of my videos on this channel are not original. I'm just playing. I know exactly what it is. So taking a look at some creators that I actually looked up. This first one, she does business tips and girl talk. So she has 2 channel topics listed. And this second one, he actually does a lot. So he has 4 things listed as his channel topics. And the way I see it is, I think he has the higher RPM. That might not be true, but I feel like he has the higher RPM because he has more topics listed. I don't think you can find creators exact RPM. I think YouTube tries to give them a little bit of privacy with there. Unless they share that with you, I don't think that's something we can find. So that's the next best thing for me. Even when we take a closer look at their chart for their RPM, channel category, and revenue, his is significantly higher than hers. Even look at the digital marketing and finances. 11 million versus the other channel is just under 200K. I also want to say that combining niches or having more than one topic listed is fine as long as it makes sense. So there you have it. 5 of the most highest paid YouTube niches that you can make some serious money on. Which one of these sound most exciting to you? Like, do you know what your actual content would be like? To let me know, go ahead and send me a text down in our group chat below. Or if you are stuck between content right now and you are trying to think about what to actually post on your YouTube to, you know, keep the momentum of posting, go back to our FaceTime calls. I gave you tons of filler content ideas that you can drop on a fly. Also send any videos to anybody who you think would enjoy it. I hope you answer the next time I call you. And I hope I actually am able to call because I am so sick of having these issues with face. Oh my God, don't even get me started. In closing, I am Shakira Unique, and see me in the next one.